Welcome to a world where ordinary pocket change hides extraordinary secrets today. We're uncovering the shocking truth behind the US bicentennial quarter, a coin most people ignore. But collectors hunt like treasure. Some of these quarters aren't just history. They're life-changing wealth. One rare detail, one hidden error, one untouched coin could turn spare change into a fortune worth thousands, even millions, so don't blink. Don't skip, and don't underestimate what's in your hands, because the next coin we reveal could change everything. Let's get started. The story of the bicentennial United States quarter dollar is one of the most misunderstood and most sensationalized chapters in modern coin history, and that misunderstanding is exactly what makes it so fascinating. When people hear rumors of a simple quarter turning someone into a millionaire, or even a billionaire, they immediately imagine fantasy. But the truth is more powerful than fiction, because while not every bicentennial coin is worth a fortune, a tiny number of them absolutely can change lives when the right conditions come together. The US bicentennial quarter was created to celebrate 200 years of American independence, and it carries the famous dual date, 1776 to 1976, not 1986, as many mistakenly believe. This single detail already separates ordinary coins from legendary ones, because bicentennial coins were the first circulating US coins to carry a commemorative reverse design instead of the traditional eagle. The reverse features a colonial drummer, a torch of victory, and 13 stars representing the original colonies. That design alone turned an everyday coin into a historical symbol. Most bicentennial quarters were struck in enormous numbers and spent like ordinary money, which is why millions of people assume they are worthless. But hidden within those massive mintages are rare variations, minting anomalies and special compositions that were never meant for circulation. These coins slipped through unnoticed, passed from hand to hand, and quietly disappeared into jars, drawers, and old wallets, waiting for someone who knows what to look for. One of the most valuable categories of bicentennial quarters comes from special silver compositions. While standard circulation quarters were made of copper, nickel-clad a limited number were struck in 40% silver. For collectors, these silver versions carry a different weight, tone, and sound, and when preserved in pristine condition, they become highly desirable. In the world of elite numismatics, condition is everything, and a flawless silver bicentennial quarter can command prices that shock casual collectors. Even more valuable than silver composition are minting errors, which are the true jackpot of the coin world. Double strikes, off-center impressions, clipped planchets, missing layers, and dramatic die cracks transform an ordinary quarter into a one-of-a-kind artifact. These errors are not defects. They are historical accidents that can never be replicated. When such an error appears on a bicentennial quarter, the value can multiply exponentially, because collectors crave uniqueness above all else. Some of the most expensive bicentennial quarters ever sold gained their value from microscopic details, invisible to untrained eyes. Slight doubling in lettering, distorted stars, unusually sharp drum details, or weak strikes on specific areas can indicate a rare die variety. These subtle features separate common coins from legendary ones, and they are the reason experienced collectors examine bicentennial quarters under magnification rather than dismissing them at first glance. The phrase Liberty coin often fuels confusion, because while the word Liberty appears on the obverse, bicentennial quarters were not part of a separate Liberty series. However, coins with exceptionally strong Liberty lettering, perfect profiles of George Washington, and mirror-like surfaces can achieve elite status when professionally graded. High-grade coins certified by top grading services can leap from pocket change to 5- or 6-figure values. Almost overnight stories of coins being worth millions are often exaggerated, but they are not entirely imaginary. In rare cases, where a bicentennial quarter combines multiple factors, such as silver composition, dramatic mint error, perfect preservation, and historical significance, auction prices can reach astonishing levels. These are not everyday finds, but they do exist, and that possibility is what keeps collectors searching relentlessly. What truly drives value is not age alone, but survival. Millions of bicentennial quarters were scratched, worn, cleaned, or damaged over decades of circulation. Coins that escape this fate and remain untouched are survivors. And survivors are rare in the coin market. Rarity is power, and power translates directly into money. Another overlooked factor is timing. Coin values rise and fall based on collector demand, historical anniversaries, and market psychology. As interest in American history grows, and physical collectibles become more desirable than digital assets, rare bicentennial coins gain renewed attention. What seems undervalued today can explode in price tomorrow when demand suddenly surges. The most dangerous mistake people make is spending these coins without understanding them. A rare coin lost to circulation is a treasure, erased forever once damaged or worn further. Its value can collapse instantly. This is why experienced collectors advise handling suspected rare coins carefully, never cleaning them, and preserving them exactly as found. There is also a psychological magic attached to the bicentennial era itself. It represents national pride, celebration, and unity frozen in metal. Coins tied to emotionally powerful moments often carry extra desirability, because collectors are not just buying metal, they are buying memory, identity, and history. Becoming rich overnight from a bicentennial quarter is not common, but it is not impossible either. Every legendary coin discovery began as an ordinary object, overlooked by thousands of people. What separates fortune from failure is knowledge, patience, and the willingness to look closer. When others look away if you own bicentennial quarters, they deserve respect, not dismissal. Examine them carefully, weigh them. Listen to their ring and observe their details. A single difference, just one, can separate a 10-cent piece of metal from a life-changing asset in the end. Bicentennial quarters remind us of a powerful truth. Wealth does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it hides quietly in plain sight, waiting for someone curious enough to ask questions, bold enough to believe, and wise enough not to spend history like loose change. Thanks for watching my video.